Hello guys, it's our fellow investor here today with another video about Santo Mining Corp with ticker symbol SANP. And they had a very good day on Friday, about 10% if we account after hours, and I would presume it's going to go only up today on Monday. This video is going to be really packed with a lot of positive catalysts and mostly importantly information. And without further ado, let's go skip straight to it. So the news is that SANP is finally pink current, as we can see in the right upper corner of the screen. I'm circling around it with my cursor. They are verified, transfer agent verified, now all is looking great. So finally they've, on the RTC markets, they finally made the right move and finally, just like clear everything out of the table and, made it clearly stated that SANP is a legitimate company with pink current information. So right now the company is sitting only on $39 million of market cap, which is a very small amount, and there's a lot of shares to be grabbed. Unfortunately, there's a lot of shares outstanding, 11 billion, so that's a lot. If the company could somehow burn like billion, 2, 3, it would help a ton, the current shareholders and possible investors as well in the future. So the news is just a few days old, and that's the Santo's NFTs are now listed on NFT.io marketplace. SANP has minted over 2,000 SCLs on the Cardano ecosystem and will be listing them publicly and privately. According to Reuters, on their press release dated July 6th of 2021, the market for non-fungible tokens, also known as NFTs, surged to new highs in the second quarter of 2021, with $2.5 billion in sales so far this year, up from just $13.7 million in the first half of 2020, as the marketplace data showed. Frank Iglesias, CEO of Santo, stated, "NFTs are more than just collectibles. This is just the tip of the iceberg. I do see a future when NFTs smart contracts will be linked with deeds of properties, passports, car titles, stocks, loans, financial instruments, and many more applications. We are literally in the dial-up modem stage back in the 90s when connecting to the internet, with only difference that the current speed of adoption of technology is 100 times than of the 90s. It's exciting to be part of the future and build a legacy." So, Frank here is up to something really interesting and possibly a very profitable potential investment for a lot of other investors. The biggest risk is that some bigger company could like steal their idea and just like copy it, but I'm not really sure how patented they have it, but they are well established right now and they have it connected very nicely, as well as expanding their partnerships, etc. If we now head into the NFT.io marketplace and we sort the price from low to high, we can see the starting price is 8 ADA, also known as Cardano. And Cardano, if we check out here on CoinGecko, you can see that Cardano is about $2, right? So if there would be SCLs for 8 ADA or 8 Cardanos, there would be like 16 bucks. But also, if you sort the price from highest to lowest, you can see there are like pieces of NFTs which are worth how much ADA? Like 5 million ADA. So that's $10 million, right? That's crazy as hell. So I'm not really sure for how much they're selling here, so we can maybe find out. So if we check out the SCLs here, they're being sold for as much as 166,000 ADA. That's a lot of money. And the cheapest one goes for $8 ADAs. So yeah, they're definitely trying to sell some a little bit for high price, and I think that's good. So they aren't all the same price. Also, if you go onto Reddit, official Reddit of SANP, and you try to scroll down, you can see they repost here every time they sell a SCL. I'm not really sure like for how much is each of these worth, some can be 8 ADAs, some can be 20, 50, 100, but if you like, you can go through it. They're sharing it here on their Reddit with a link to it. If you scroll down, there's a lot of SCLs being sold after they've been listed on the NFT.io, so that's definitely a great news. You see, I'm still scrolling like half a minute, and here we are, other posts than just SCLs being sold. So that was definitely a great move to get listed, or just like partner with CNFT to be able to sold the their ADA products, if we can call it so, or their NFTs there, because it will generate some sort of revenue and definitely give more exposure to the company. And you know what happens on the Reddit is same on Twitter. They still retweet it, share it here as well, to just show that they are active, that there is interest for their Scullies, for their NFTs, and that's a great news in my opinion. As well on 8th of October, just day after they got like listed on the CNFTs, they here shared like that they've sold 7 Scullies, and that that this is like something big. So now imagine they've sold probably maybe even like 100 of the Scullies. That might be a really big deal. So this is definitely very positive news to see that they are getting some sort of revenue or some sort of they call it financial recurring transactions, which is great, which is good, and it's definitely gonna boost the company and probably even the stock price today. Not to mention they have updated their website. It doesn't look terrible as it used to. Now it looks like a proper visionary website. They have their products, they have information here. You can finally read it without hurting your eyes, and you have all the information you need to know. And here they have their projects, what they do, who they are, who are their partners. We can see Apple, Oracle, Intel, Adobe. This is just crazy. If you'd like me to cover their website, there's a lot of information to go through. You can let me know in the comments below, and I might do another follow-up video on SANP this week. And I think I probably should, because wow, they've moved a lot. There's this big update for their web and for their presentation. I'm really proud of them, just like moving in this phase and just keeping their word, which is kind of hard to see with current CEOs or current companies. Well, oftentimes they say something and they don't just like they don't keep their promises. And last but not least, if we check out on Stockpit, we can see there's over 10,400 people, and the message volume increased just about a few percent. So I think the people are kind of sleeping on this one. But to be fair, the news projected on 7th or 8th of October. So yeah, I'm kind of late with this video, but still it's still kind of relevant. In my personal opinion, I think today SANP should move upwards. Even if the market would go downwards a little bit, I think SANP has provided very good updates from Friday to Monday, and yeah, definitely a lot of positive stuff, nothing negative in the short term. So definitely we should see some percentage moves, and hopefully some big, like, I don't know, if a YouTuber or like a website focused on OTCs, or just stocks in general, if they will cover it, this would probably fly to the moon. I hope I brought you some value with this video. If I did, then definitely subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any new upcoming videos. And if you'd like to make my day, feel free to smash the like button to boost the YouTube algorithm and let other people know about this fantastic company. If I missed out on something or you'd let me know, you can do so by leaving a comment underneath this video. With that being said, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in another video.